What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we're gonna go over some exciting news. Now, I haven't covered this type of stock before on my channel. It's CCIV. Haven't made a video ever. This is gonna be the first video I've made about this. I was trying to stay away from it until something was confirmed. Guess what? Something got confirmed. Now, you've probably already seen this in After Hours, so we're gonna go over all of that. If you haven't already, though, before we start this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thank you for being here, especially if you're coming from the CCIV viewers. Thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate all of the support. And then we're going to be basically covering the news, and we're also go over the technical analysis. Now, I would like to note before we start, I do have a second channel. I'm going to be also uploading a video about CCIV over there. That's going to go a little more in depth on the news portion. This is just mainly going to focus on the technical analysis. So basically, the merger has been completed. I'm going to just read this little bullet point right here, then we're going to get right into the chart and we're going to speculate what's going to happen. So the transaction includes approximately $2.1 billion in cash contribution by CCIV and $2.5 billion fully committed PIPE with an investor lockup provision that binds holders well beyond closing. The PIPE is priced at $15 per share with an implied pro forma equity value of $24 billion. So they're getting $2.1 billion from the CCIV, the way it's been pumping up, and then the initial PIPE investors, their accumulation, their amount that they put into it equals $24 billion. So let me know in the comments below. Do you think that CCIV is going to rebound from this? Do you think that this was an overreaction? But we're about to look at the charts, and then we're going to determine what actually might happen. So I have the after hours on. So this is what it closed at before market close. Before the news was even announced, it was right at 57.37. So we were up for the day. We were doing pretty good for the today. And then what happened? The news got released. The news got released that, yes, the deal was confirmed with Lucid. Now we all know what Lucid's about. It's a great company. They're in the EV field. So it's another thing to bring onto the market. Now, Lucid's more on the higher end. They're not, well, I wouldn't say right now, they're not for everyday consumers. They're more on the higher end, so keep that in mind as well. You got to keep who their market is. Now, though, CCIV, the merger happened, and we saw the overreaction. Not the overreaction, we saw the actual reaction. Whether this is an overreaction, we don't know yet. We do not know. But what happened? What we do know is that it is down 23%. It is down 23% in after hours, which is around almost $14. So the question I pose to you guys is, let me know in the comments below, do you think this is overreaction? Do you think people are trying to buy cheaper shares? Do you think that they know that Lucid is going to be a great company, so they want the shares dropped so they can get in? Or do you think investors are pulling out now because it was more of a buy the rumor, sell the news type event? Which one do you think it was? Me personally, I think it's too early to say. I really do. But something I would like to know is with the whole lockup thing. I don't know the entire details about that. I do not know when those investors can sell. Can they sell now? If you are educated about that, please let me know in the comments below. From what I was reading with this article, it really does not go into detail. All it says is assuming no existing CCIV shares are redeemed for cash at closing. So can they sell them now? Is that why we saw the overreaction? Let me know in the comments below. Because if they did sell, because they've been in it since $15, because they did triple their money, that could have caused it to fall down. Now, I'm not saying that's all of them, even if it might not even be them at all. But that's a question I want to pose to you guys. Let me know if you got some more information on that. But if it's not them, then obviously this is other people who just sold the news. They're trying to get out. Or do you think this is a big bank manipulating the stock and we might see it push higher tomorrow? In reality, what I would do if I was in CCIV, I would set a stop loss. Now, that's all dependent on if you're a long-term investor, if you want to hold this stock. It's really all dependent on you how wide your stop loss is going to be. But my stop loss would have been right under this green line. That's why I had it there for a reason. I wasn't in CCIV, but I was charting it for some people, and that's where I would have mine. Now, we'll just have to see how it reacts tomorrow. Yes, right now it could be down in after hours right now, but tomorrow it could moon. So just as much as it's down right now, it could just shoot up tomorrow. So we'll see a better idea of what's going to happen tomorrow. right now we don't have that much volume. Notice that this sell-off, look at this sell-off right here. Y'all see this sell-off? Look at the volume bar. It's really not that much. Even though this is an aggressive sell-off, it's not that much volume compared to this little sell-off right here and this one over here. Where was that? Yeah, this one right here. Look at this bar right here. Look at the volume bar. It's twice the size of that one. So keep in mind, after hour volumes, very, very low, which means that the price falls, a lot more. There's not a lot of buyers or sellers. So just, a couple of transactions relative, I'm talking about millions and millions of dollars still, can still make this thing fall. So that's something I would like to talk about as well. Do you think this is just an after hours thing, and do you think it's just going to pump up tomorrow? Let me know in the comments below. I just wanted to get this video out to you guys, basically just to confirm that Cciv is the one receiving the merger. Either way, thank you for being here. If you're new, consider hitting that subscribe button. Appreciate all of the support, and I will see you guys in the next video.